Hello and welcome to this session 3 of blockchain and its applications. So today we will discuss about the Bitcoin mining and smart contracts mechanism. So that concepts of discussions are the topics that we will discuss today. That is Bitcoin mining, how it actually happens, and what is the Bitcoin miners or the persons who actually involved on this, how they actually mine these Bitcoins and earn money from here, and the economic model of Bitcoin, the popularity of cryptocurrencies, how the how by using this cryptocurrency is now so popular in nowadays. Okay, and another we'll discuss today, that is the smart contracts. What is smart contract networks and everything. So hello, I am Somo Josh, the cybersecurity analyst in data space security and also a blockchain enthusiast and ethical hacker also. So it's just like that, you can say that a you can say that resource intensive process. Okay, by which new blocks are added to the blockchain, and blocks contains that each block that contains the transactions that are validated via the mining process by mining nodes and are added to the blockchain. Okay, so now the open consensus mechanism previously, that it is actually termed as the Bitcoin. Okay, so the questions arises that why it is called the mining. Okay, why it is called the mining. So this mining actually involves a set of special nodes. Okay, the special nodes in the Bitcoin network, full blockchain network in the Bitcoin network. These nodes are actually termed as miners. Okay, so in the whole Bitcoin network, there are some special nodes are there. Nodes are actually these are called. Now the questions come there. What is the task of the miners? So the task of the miners is like to propose new blocks blockchain. Every block it contains a set of transactions. Every block it contains a set of transactions. That means each transaction is considered to be a each block. Okay. So what the miner does, miners basically actually what it does, the miner is actually here these transactions. Okay, which are getting floated in the network. Okay, the minus is actually the here and see what the transactions or what the blocks are actually floated in the network, and they actually what is the blocks that is in the whole the Bitcoin network. Okay, just here these things. That is the purpose, or that is the task of the miner. It's just like that, if person A is making a transaction of 100 to 1000 to person B. Okay, so this is the transaction that is actually floating on the, you can say this is the transaction that is actually floating on the Bitcoin network. Okay, and so these are the transactions that actually here. So that mining is just like a resource intensive process by which new blocks are added. Okay, and blocks actually the transactions, okay, that are validated via the mining process, mining the nodes. Okay, by mining the node, and that and is also a resource intensive, in order to that the required resources, okay, have been spent by miners in order for it to be accepted. Okay, so these are the things that these are the things that happens in the mind transactions that is from different okay, from like that I'm if person is paying 1000 rupees of payment to person. So these are the different participants and combined these are okay and form a block. Okay, by after combining these transactions to and form transactions together and form a block. Okay, now this particular blocks need to be added to the in the blockchain. Okay, particular block need to be added in the blockchain network. So there may be miners. Okay, there may be defined miners in the blockchain network. So now the question is who will add those blocks. So the transactions that is actually happening, the blocks that network, the Bitcoin network. So now the question is the miners is actually doing their job, and the question is who will add those blocks in the network. Okay, to be there to add a particular transaction to that network, so that it would be recorded on the Bitcoin network or the Bitcoin network. Okay, so who will add this? So we use the for taking this decision that who will add transactions or add those blocks to the network. So we can take the idea of puzzle solving. Okay, so puzzles as it is a open network, right? As it is an open network, so anyone can as a miner. Okay, so anyone can participate as a miner. So we do not want to put okay any restriction to any other. Okay, to on that person who wants to join as a miner, for the person who wants to join as a miner, it is not necessary that the person has to register himself as a miner. It is not necessary. Okay, as it is anyone can join and anyone can act as a miner. Okay, and if I wish, I will just run the miner algorithm or on my laptop, desktop, or mobile. Okay, what I want. Okay, join on this miner application. Do miner can do mining. Okay, because it is as it is an open network. Okay, and he can perform this mining from his desktop or mobile device, anything from whatever, from anything whatever. Okay, so the now questions comes the different miners, they can create different blocks. Okay, suppose there are lots of miners are there, so every miners can blocks, but by the principle of block would have a single block that should be added up in the chain. Okay, questions comes that among those different blocks, among those different miners that whose blocks will be selected, will see blocks for new building blocks for the network. Okay, so suppose if I'm going to put into my chain, I as a miner, I have selected a blocks and add that block into the blockchain. Okay, because if as a if I able, so there is a puzzle solving methodology or puzzle solving solution is there. So there may be the lot of different issues there. There may be a different miners, but the among those different miners, the person who will able to solve this puzzle at first. Okay, so that block will be selected and that block will be accepted. Okay, so it's just like a hard coded algorithm that we have to solve. Okay, to so I will talk okay from that person. Okay, the person solve that puzzle. Okay, and we'll add it to the block. So if I have been able to solve the puzzle, then I have the proof, right? So if I if I am able to solve that puzzle, to solve that hard, then I have that proof. That means I have solved this puzzle, so I have the proof of doing that puzzle or solving that puzzle. So the solution like a proof. Solution of solving that puzzle is works like a proof. Okay, so I can add that proof to the block, right? So this is called the concept. So the methodology or the process that I have solved that puzzle, okay, that is called the, you can say that proof of that I can add this proof of work methodology in the blocks in the blockchain network as a proof of work. So there may be lot of tasks are there for the miners. Okay, just like once a node, the Bitcoin, there are special that a Bitcoin miner has to perform. That is syncing up with the network. That the miners sync up with the network, with the Bitcoin network or the blockchain network. Okay, and sync up means he has to syncing. Proof of work means that the methodology that the miner is using to solve that hard-coded puzzle. Okay, so proof of work that he has to add to this Bitcoin network. Okay, and the mining, and there are these are the things that he has to. Okay, that after adding or after adding a new block into the network, into the things that if any these are the things that any miners has to perform, like syncing up with the network, the proof of work or to the Bitcoin network. So here the proof means that the miner is being able is actually telling us that the miner is being able to solve that has problem, has or hard-coded algorithm. Okay, so this block is a valid block, and this block can be added, and this block can be added to the blockchain. Okay, this block can be added to the blockchain. Now the competition get for the next block. One block is added. Okay, and the miner has solved this puzzle by adding this and also added the proof of work to the Bitcoin network. Now the competition gets started block also, and same thing it gets so, and the same thing gets repeated by solving a puzzle, adding that per network. Okay, and so we need on this process we need to solve a hard puzzle. Okay, like that we need to we need to find out the, okay, we need to find out the nonce or the hash value, the hash value of any transaction that is happening. Okay, suppose like that, if y equals to hash of x or nonce, that means and if x is given here, nonce n. Okay, so these are the hash value to actually we have to actually find out puzzle solving technology. Okay, and then proof of work methodology to the work. So the next thing that comes as mining systems. Okay, so there are we can perform a lot of mining system that like we can perform it through CPU mining, GPU mining, okay, and ASICs mining. Okay, so CPU mining is just like that. It was actually the first type. Okay, first type of mining, original Bitcoin client. Okay, first type of mining that is available in the Bitcoin client. Users could even use laptop or desktop or any type of to or any type of mobile to mine these bitcoins. Okay, so CPU mining is no longer actually, and now more advanced mining methods such as ASIC based mining are used. Okay, GPU based mining. So CPU is actually the first type of mining that previously the miners used, but nowadays it is. So now they're coming the GPU mining. Okay, so due to the increased increased of the Bitcoin network and general tendency of finding the you can say that faster method or faster methodology to mine further. Okay, so miner just to okay or graphics cards available in PCs to perform okay. So GPUs actually support faster and you can say that parallelized calculations. Okay, that are actually that are usually auto programmed using the OpenCL language that is actually used uh, to already built up on the GPU so that it perform as we wish actually. Okay, so this turn to be a faster option. Okay, if we use the GPU in case of mining, this may to be this is option for mining procedure. Okay, and it is if I compare with it to the CPU mining. Okay, because and also such as if you use this type of technique, it also gain maximum benefit of the GPU power also. Okay, using multiple graphics cards. Okay, in variety of graphics cards uses of Bitcoin mining. Okay, so the next thing that comes about the FGA mining. FGA is like field programmable gate array, field programmable, and even GPU mining did not. And soon miners also found another way to perform the mining using FPGA, field programmable gate array mining procedure. Okay, and that is basically an integrated circuit. Is basically an integrated circuit that can be programmed to perform specific operations. So FPGAs are usually programmed in hardware description language. That in GPU mining it was used as OpenCL language, but in FPGA field programmable gate array mining procedure, and in this procedure we actually you programmed in hardware description language HDL. Okay, HDL language. Such various double SHA-256 quickly became an attractive programming task for this FPGA mining procedure, and this FPGA programmable open source project also started too. So there are another method is there. There is another method is there that is called the ASICs. Okay, so ASICs is just like that application specific integrated circuit. Okay, application circuit that was actually designed from the solution. Okay, that we can apply the SHA-256 cryptographic technique in our Bitcoin methodology, or to solve that puzzle solving methodology or puzzle solving algorithm that we have to solve to produce and produce new Bitcoin into the market. Okay, so this ASICs mining is actually developed to perform the SHA-256 operation. Okay, and these special chips are sold by various manufacturers and offered by hashing rate actually. Okay, this worked for this worked for some time, but due to the quickly increasing mining difficulty level, okay, single unit are no longer profitable. Okay, and currently mining is out of the reach of individuals, and now mining professionals are mining centers using thousands of assets units. Okay, so it is actually now uh, farm and making a mining unit. It is actually very costly right now. Okay, because there are a lot of corresponding things are needed to set up our mining technique. Okay, so and that case is actually not doing this if the GPUs or the ASICs technique that they are taking, if that actually fails, okay, they can face to the a lot of money. They face actually a loss of a lot of money. Okay, so actually no technical limitation, that is a single user cannot run ASICs. It will require dedicated, but it will require the dedicated miner. Okay, perform this type of mining on their issues there. So these are the mining systems that actually we use. Okay, so now the someone would want to be the leader. Okay, so uh, someone want to be the leader means that the person will submit the first who will submit the puzzle solving methodology first. So blocks or his blocks is added first on the Bitcoin network of the blockchain network. Okay, able to, as you are able to solve the, okay, that means proof of work. Okay, that means that you have done the proof of work. Why someone want to be minor, and in this one want to be the leader. Okay, so in this case I need to have some kind of so here in this when we are solving this and submitting this proof of, in this case, okay, there is some type of incentivization mechanism. That means you are getting some sort of incentive from, so if you participate as minor, you will get a money, or you will get money or some amount, or some amount, okay, Bitcoin as a reward for coded algorithm that is called the puzzle solving that we are talking about here. So here, if you able to solve that puzzle, that hard coded algorithm, you will be rewarded in a incentive in like in form of money or in form of some Bitcoin. Okay. So that is called a mining a block. That is the reward that we are talking about. That when you are solving a solving a puzzle, solving a Bitcoin, solving a hard-coded algorithm, you will be rewarded with some sort of money or some sort of Bitcoin. Okay, so that is why every miner wants to be a leader. Solve first. If you solve the puzzle, okay, he will be rewarded as some sort of money. Okay, so the now the questions come that the economics behind this reward, the economical structure that is behind this structure, behind this solving puzzle. Okay, so minting coin. Okay, the minting coin means what? Minting coin means depending on the GDP. Okay, minting coin means the depending on the financial outcome. Okay, financial outcome of any country. Okay, and the government always we will push some money to the market to new money in the market to financial balance in the market. Okay, and so that the deficiency, so that no deficiency market of in the market. Okay, so that is why, based on the GDP conditions, every government of every each and every country, they decide to make a flow, or to decide to make a to introduce some market. Okay, so every year or every financial year, okay, certain amount of new money actually that got introduced, okay, in the market to fulfill this type of demand. Okay, this type of demand. Economical structure is actually that encouraging the community to participate in this mining through incentivization. Okay, so that they are actually mm, there are economical things that inbuilt behind this. Okay, so just like that, but in the case of Bitcoin, money, okay, Bitcoin using this money and giving it as a reward, okay, to the miner, and in exchange of your computing power. Okay, that means when you are solving the hard coded puzzle, that means you are actually investing in how your computational power, that how uh, deeply you can compute, how deeply you can solve that puzzle. So you are actually investing, or you are actually investing your computational power to solve that puzzle, right? So they are actually investing this type. So when after investing this type of your computational power, then you are investing, you are actually solving that puzzle, and you are investing to mine a new block. Okay, you are actually generating a new Bitcoin into the market. Okay, and in that case, this is the idea from which the term mining is actually coming. Okay, because it is producing Bitcoins into the system. Okay, because it is producing the new Bitcoins into the market, into the system actually. So as and also when whole network is actually happening with governance of any government. Okay, because no one can actually govern, or can take control, or can is whole the network. Okay, so this is the most interesting part, that this has no control, this has no body, controller body, just like that share market. We have the SEBI is there, who can actually control the whole market. Okay, but in this case, in the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency market, there is no controller body who can control or who can govern the whole network. Okay, so and also acts like no control of any bank or any governing any government organizations. Okay, but still it is able to develop a successful financial system. Okay, without any governance, it is actually also able to develop itself as a financial strong, successful financial system. Okay, through which people can make okay, can make with each other. Okay, and they can also participate in a open marketplace, and at the same time also it also standard of a financial marketplace. Okay, that means the control the currency, okay, in the market, and time. That means although it has, there is no control over the governing of this Bitcoin, Bitcoins, or the over this mining procedure. Okay, but still it is a successful network, successful financial network. Okay, But one issue is there, that is, if as there no governing body or no controlling body is there, so anyone can participate on this network. Okay, so as in this case, that this bitcoins can be used as a uh, negative app can participate on this cryptocurrency network. They can buy arms. Okay, they can buy arms, they can send the illegal money to anyone. Okay, there is no controller body. So on those things, on those, if we assume, if we think about those parts of this cryptocurrency network, okay, so that is why not acceptable. It is still not acceptable by the by many countries, by many countries. Okay, because as there is no controlling body. Okay, so this is actually a negative approach or negative of this cryptocurrency. Okay, so the entire idea of a blockchain actually built upon three actually pillars. That is the distributed system. First is the distributed system is the first pillar of the whole idea behind the blockchain network. Okay, the distributed system that we use. The second is the cryptographic technique that we use. Okay, the cryptographic technique that we use. And third one is this, the nice economic model. Okay, without any controlling body, without any governing body, but still it is essential transactions is happening, and it is also a successful strong financial community, you can say. So that is why I am talking about that there is no Bitcoin network works like a reserve bank, like a reserve bank to regulate the flow of money or Bitcoin into the market without explicit governance. Okay, explicit working as a RBI or Reserve Bank of India of Bitcoin into the market, so that the every miners actually comes to this open. They try, and also by this way they are also creating new Bitcoin in the market, and also they are also benefited by taking some sort of incentive. Now the popularity of cryptocurrency. So this is the chart that how much profit as we can know is in BTC. This is one of the cryptocurrencies that this is the most popular. BTC is the most popular cryptocurrency that is still available right now in our Bitcoin network. Okay, and it is also the oldest one. Okay, that actually Satoshi Nakamoto, who first in 2008, who first submitted the white paper on such types of digital or such types of currency coins, or a digital payment like coin. Okay, this. So cryptocurrency that was evolved as in the Bitcoin market. Then there are Ethereum is there. Ethereum is also it has boomed a lot of uh, boomed itself from. Okay, and also Binance coins is there, Tether is there, USD coin, XRP. So these are the cryptocurrency that you can take. These are the also the individual network. So if you want to mine and join there, if you want to into the Ethereum network, you can join there. So this Bitcoin network, and you can join as a miners, and you can mine with your system, with your config. Growing interests in developing these decentralized applications. Okay, so decentralized applications means that you can say that it is like decentralized applications. Okay, so when I'm talking um, applications, everything is controlled over it is not controlled over a single decentralized in the actually it is scattered around the whole network. Okay, so there is no there is not a single person who is actually a single body who is actually the whole structure. No, that is why develop such types of decentralized applications. Okay, and by applying this Bitcoin or blockchain technology. Okay, and this is actually more secure. Okay, and also and you can say that by this way we can our own smart contract. Okay, that is then this is actually developed by using this type of decentralized applications. Okay, so the popularity of cryptocurrencies like that use of ledger to design the money of the internet, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Okay, so that is in the first block mine the first block of the Bitcoin network, that is called the Genesis block. That is called the Genesis block. Okay. So many other cryptocurrencies have been actually evolved after that. Talking about that, uh, first Bitcoin was evolved as a currency, and there is also the Ethereum, Litecoin, and lots of things that discussed previously. So now the next thing that comes about at the okay. So what is smart contract? So smart contract is actually the blockchain context, and everything is like that. Code is the based on the code. Okay, that how much secure I can make that code by using the by applying the decentralized application, by making my application in a decentralized procedure, decentralized mechanism. Okay, so that this is actually replaces actually the traditional contracts in blockchain context. That means that if any contract is happening, it has to be fully completed. Okay, that means is autonomous that direct numeric securities. Okay, digital assets you can say, based on the mutually agreed terms. Okay, so if a contract that every transaction has to be fulfilled and it has to be completed fully. Okay, so if any transactions happen and it has to be life cycle also and is executed on Ethereum virtual machine also. Suppose if anyone performing a transaction in the Ethereum network or using the Ethereum virtual machine, so the transaction needs to be fulfilled. Okay, and it has to be fulfilled within the okay. So that is actually the whole concept of this. That is, can say is a computerized transaction protocol that actually executes the terms of a contract. The general objective to satisfy the common contractual conditions such as payment terms and minimize the need for trusted intermediaries. Okay, these are the so that means that whatever when the transaction started, it has to fulfill all the conditions, all the contractual conditions is there as per the payment terms. Okay, and all minimize the trusted intermediaries, and it has to be fulfilled within the life cycle. So advantages of these smart contracts, we are okay, and we will actually follow this. That is immutability characteristic. That means the contract terms will not be changed. Okay, and the autonomy and the automaticity character. Okay, that means the allows to restrict action acquisition schedule. Individual owns actions but cannot dispose of them before a given date. That means it when it will start, it has to be complete within the life cycle for that given date. And the limitation that actually resides in the smart contract, that is it is not suitable for all kinds of contracts such as legal ones. Okay, can only solve issues which can be objectively decided based upon the facts. Okay, simple and only include if and then patterns. Some legal contracts that has to be objective of this judgment. If no objective facts are transcribed, such as without undue delay, beyond beyond such a reasonable. So these are the limitations that actually comes into the smart contract. Okay, and we have or overcome these limitations so that we can perform. We can use these decentralized applications. We can use this smart contract so that we can we can make our codes, make our applications more secure. Thank you.